Hey folks, it's Dag, and this is going to be something completely different. So a friend of mine's daughter is a huge fan of Caitlin Clark and sent me a file, an STL file of Caitlin Clark and asked if I'd 3D print it. And I said, what the heck, sure, I'll do it. So folks, I'll put in my description a link to this person's STL file because of course it's not my file, but I just want you to know I'm going to put it in the description, okay? So the 3D file you get, folks, is going to have a whole bunch in it, okay? The STL file, or it's not an STL file. It's actually a file for one of the other 3D printers that has all of this. I only use Prusa, but you can choose which jersey you want. There's a bunch of different heads, arms, legs, what I call the hips. And there's a lot in this file when you download it. Now, you do have to go to this person's Patreon, and I think the file is $5 if I'm not incorrect. So once you print the files, folks, this is what you basically need to put together, Caitlin. And I use, of course, my Prusa, and I'm going to share in a minute a couple of slides that show basically how I did the support and everything and how long these took. But I just use PLA, folks, and I was just going to use regular acrylic paint. So I call this the body and hips. It took 5 hours and 46 minutes at 0.02 layer thickness and with the support material I needed. This is the head, and the head took 2 hours and 46 minutes. Again, 0.02, layer thickness and my standard support. The legs and balls took, legs and ball took 4 hours and 27 minutes. And the arms took a whopping 2 hours and 43 minutes, folks. So, I just used PLA. I had all my standard, settings on my printer. And I do have I have 4 printers, but I used my 2 MK4 Prusas to print this. And I was easily able to do it in a day. And I wanted to get this done quick. It's not one of my big projects that I normally work on that you see here on my YouTube. But I'm just doing this for a friend's daughter because she's absolutely head over heels for Caitlin. And I was pretty impressed with the way the designer designed the parts and pieces because they printed super easy, folks. I have printed thousands of files, and sometimes they're a pain in the butt. These were pretty cool. So essentially, this is what you get once you printed it and you kind of assemble it. And, it might be fine just to be like this, but, of course, I wanted to paint it. But when I say paint it, folks, I really mean just do it really quick. I didn't want to make this one of my long, drawn-out week or 2 projects, or even, some of my projects going for 3 years. But I just have some acrylic paints that I bought from Amazon and decided to paint Caitlin. So in the end, folks, I just used basic acrylics, and I did not go super slow, but I did kind of go fast on this just to get it done. But, I think it's fun, and I think if you got kids and they want Caitlin, this is a really cool little way to 3D print and paint, the doll of her, or whatever you want to call this, the figure, or the action figure, or whatever you want to call Caitlin. So thanks for watching, folks. Have an awesome day. I know this is a real quick video. You're normally not used to seeing this, but I thought I'd throw it out there.